This is history. What you've done with the show.
You guys have built a platform that influences.
It's the world's most dangerous morning show.
Wake up, Breakfast Club.
DJ Envy.
Envy playing my record, I made it.
Jess Hilarious.
Jess with the She don't spare nobody.
Charlamagne the God.
What made you think the liking of controversial questions would take his part?
I like this show.
Thanks, Breakfast Club.
Good morning, USA. Yo 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 yo.
Jess Hilarious will be here in a sec. Charlamagne the guy.
Peace to the planet. It's Tuesday.
Yes, it's Tuesday. Good morning.
What is happening? The last day of April, man. No, is this the last day of April?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, this is the
Tomorrow's
last
May
day of
1st.
April. Tomorrow is May 1st, man. Another day to be here to serve the listeners. And listen, let me tell you something. Remember I told you I went to Magic City Saturday, right?
Yes.
Drop on the clues bombs from Magic City. Salute to Magic City. Had a great time. Mr. Magic, our server. And remember I tell you I didn't get my chicken wings, right?
They sent it to you?
Well, they are. That's number one. All right. But number two, salute to the guy who went to the kitchen window and said he was with us and wasn't with us and took the damn chicken wings.
Oh, that's smart. That's
Okay?
genius.
That's not genius. That's freaking theft.
Wait.
You always encouraging the wrong stuff, and that's stupid of you to do that because somebody going to do the same thing to you one day.
I mean,
it's
he's
very dumb.
He's probably hungry. He didn't pay for him?
Well, I don't know if he paid for him or not.
Well, somebody had to pay for him. You didn't pay for him, so he paid for him.
I don't know if I don't remember. I'm sure we did pay for him. Nah, because you got to put your order in.
That's that.
Duh. But, you know, and he went to the window and said that he was with us. And he was acting really rude with the people, which is very disrespectful. You never act rude with people in the kitchen. You shouldn't act rude with nobody.
So that was on
right?
you.
But
They
that's
thought it was you.
Number one, you shouldn't act rude with nobody, but then you don't act rude to people who are in the kitchen with you because they could do things to your food. But he was being very rude, and he said he was with us, and he took our chicken wings. So it wasn't that Magic City didn't give us our chicken wings. We just got finessed, all of us together.
Yeah,
Yes.
you see that a lot during like All-Star or Essence Festival or
Terrible.
Lovers and Friends. Anything where there's
Terrible.
where there's a lot of us and people are hungry.
Terrible.
They just wait in the lobby and they be like, yeah, we got an
Terrible.
order for John. They be like, yeah, I'm John. And they take your pizza or take your wings or whatever it may be.
Yes.
So they're going to send you some wings.
Yes, and salute to Loma who does the kitchen at Magic City and ATL. Everybody who listens to us on 96.1 The Beat in Atlanta. Yes. Great establishment.
So they're going to send you wings.
Yes. And I will accept them.
You will accept them. They're going to send the next day?
I will have. I don't know how they getting here. Well, they actually did tell me how they was getting here. I didn't know they had like a national Uber.
Same day service?
Yeah. It's called Gold Belly or something like that. Am I making this up, people?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was told.
Wait, so are they going to... Well, okay. All right. Well,
They said when they get here, you got to air fry them or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes sense.
Listen, it's the thought that counts.
That's
whatever
right.
it is. All I'm simply saying is, boy, what a time it is.
Why don't you just tell them you ain't got to send the wings, and next time you come, you just hook me up with the wings. You're gonna make them send the wings all
I'm
over
not
the
making them send it. That's what they want to do. I'm not tripping off that. I'm just more concerned about the fact that we live in a world where, you know, people are that hungry to where they might can afford, you know, to get into a strip club, might even afford a little lap dance or two. But man, what kind of world do we live in when a man can't afford wings when he goes to the strip club? That's all part of the strip club experience.
But he probably does that a lot. He probably goes to the strip club and he says, yeah, I just ordered wings, table 3, and then he takes the wings and keep it moving.
Well, that's not going to always work, because what if the people are there? What if the people are still there?
Well, most
when he
people
does
would be
that?
like you and be like, you know what, it took too long for my wings, I'm up out of here.
No, I just forgot about them and I left. You know, but you know, whatever.
All right.
You know,
But you're going to get your wings.
It's terrible that we live in a world where people do things like that.
Well, you're going to get
It's
your
a
wings.
damn shame. A man should be able to go to the strip club, have a couple of drinks, get a couple of lap dances, and be able to afford some wings. That's when you know the economy isn't what people are saying it is. Okay.
Well, you did 3 to 4, so you just didn't get the wings.
No, the wings is important, bro. Okay?
All right.
Very important.
All right. Well, Sarah Jakes Roberts will be joining us this morning.
From the strip club to the pulpit.
Oh,
all
my
right? That
goodness.
is the Breakfast Club in a nutshell.
Oh, man.
I'm holding her new book in my hand. It's called Power Moves, Ignite Your Confidence, and Become a Force. You know I love Sarah Jakes Roberts, so she'll be here in a second.
Hey,
and Jess Hilarious
Jess.
just walked in, too.
Jess got on all black like she's about to scale a building.
Hey, yo.
How you feeling?
So we about to have
I'm
2
all right.
Bobs in the building. Because Jess
All right,
Hilarious is in here with her little bob. Okay, Sarah Jakes Roberts going to be in here with her little bob. Okay?
How you know she got a bub?
Because I'm looking at her picture right here.
she just
and
took it this morning?
And I saw her yesterday, or Sunday, when I see her preach. Unless she changed her hair. And we pre-tape all our interviews, so I saw her.
Yesterday.
Okay.
So you know what it is. How you feeling, Jess?
I'm all right.
You good?
It's getting hard to
Baby's
go.
kicking your
It's
ass?
getting hard to get up.
She pregnant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby kicking that ass.
Don't even ask how
Yeah,
she's doing.
man.
She's pregnant. They say, how pregnant are you today, Jess? That's what you should say.
Right. I'm 6 months now, so.
Okay.
Hey. All right.
Yeah.
Do we know the sex of the baby yet?
That ain't none of your business yet.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell y'all.
You ain't gonna tell us? All right. Well, let's get the show cracking. Of course, Sarah Jakes Roberts will be joining us, and we got front page news. We got to tell you what's going on in these colleges, and also there was a deadly shooting in North Carolina. We'll give you all the details, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club.
Snooze first thing in the morning makes me want to hit the snooze button. I love SZA, but I don't want to hit her every day. Same bad time, same bad channel. Okay? Don't we see this coming every morning?
We can change it.
Well, do it. That's my whole point. Jesus Christ.
We forgetting,
don't you see it every morning?
We forget until the song comes on. Then it's too late. But let's get in some front page news. Now, the Nuggets finished the Lakers 108-106. All right. Now, they asked LeBron yesterday, is he going to return as a Laker? Was that the last day? He said he won't answer the question, but the Lakers have said that they are in fulfilling LeBron's dream of playing with his son. So, sounds like they're going to be drafting Bronny.
I saw the homie Carrie Champion post, 'cause she's a big Lakers fan. She's from LA. I saw her post that a friend texted her and said that was LeBron James' last game.
Really?
With the Los Angeles Lakers. She said this before the game, though.
Really?
Yeah. By the way, if the Lakers drafted Bronny James, that would be nepotism at the highest level, and I'm not mad at it.
Bucks do it.
What you mean the Bucks do it?
The Bucks. Giannis's brother plays for the Bucks.
What are you talking about?
That's nepotism. It's family.
No.
Yes.
Here's the difference between Giannis's brother and Bronny James.
What?
Giannis's brother is ready for the NBA in some way, shape, or form. Bronny
They call
James
him the
is
worst
not.
player in the NBA.
Sure, but still, even physically, he's ready for the NBA. Bronny James is not physically ready for the NBA in no way, shape, or form. There would be no reason for the Los Angeles Lakers to draft Bronny James except for LeBron
to
James.
make LeBron happy.
So it would be nepotism at the highest level, and I'm not mad at it.
Well, the Celtics beat the Heat last night 102-88, and the Thunder finished off the Pelicans 97-89. Travis Kelce, he is the highest paid tight end now with a 2-year deal with the Chiefs. He signed a 4-year, $57 million, and now he has 2 more years reportedly at $34 million.
And you know what else is interesting? Going back to Bronny and Bron. Bron's a free agent, right?
Yes.
Cleveland Cavaliers should draft Bronny James. Make LeBron come home, finish his career.
There.
Finish his career.
See, I was thinking the
Cleveland.
Knicks. I was thinking the Knicks should just draft him.
Nah, finish his career. Finish his
Go from
career
there.
in Cleveland.
All right, now let's get to some sad news. There was a shooting in Charlotte, North Carolina yesterday that ended with 4 law enforcement officials dead.
4 law enforcement officers were shot and killed yesterday while serving a warrant to a convicted felon. 4 other officers were injured during that confrontation. The suspect was shot and killed by police.
Gunfire erupted in a neighborhood in Charlotte, North Carolina around 1:30 yesterday afternoon. Authorities say the shootout started as members of a U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force were serving a warrant on a convicted felon they say was in possession of an illegal firearm. According to police, as officers approached, the suspect opened fire. Police say 8 officers were shot. 4 have died. 1 deputy U.S. Marshal, 2 officers with North Carolina Department of Adult Correction, and 1 Charlotte Mecklenburg police officer.
Damn, you never want to hear that. R.I.P. to those officers.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they said GoFundMe has been started to help the families of the slain officers, but just very sad. And again, praying for those families and sending healer energy.
Why
do
do those officers need a GoFundMe? Shouldn't the police department down there be taking care of them in some way, shape, or form? Don't they have like a union for stuff like that?
I would hope so.
Don't they have insurance?
I would hope
Like
so.
That's actually sad that they got to start a GoFundMe. Like the police department down there should feel stupid if they have to start a GoFundMe.
Well, the sad thing is if those officers were the primary caretaker of the family and then they pass away, you got to think for the next if they have children or if they have families for forever, they don't have that anymore.
But don't they have pensions and insurance?
I don't know
and
how
that?
this worked. I don't know how long these officers been on the job or how it works.
Well, if they have been serving their community and they've been putting on their uniform, I would think that they would be getting taken care of.
I agree. All right. Well, that is front page
And
news.
now the police needed another reason to be on edge. Jesus Christ.
All right. When we come back next hour, we'll tell you about Columbia University, how they took over a building, and also we got to discuss Mama La. You know who Mama La is?
No, that's so corny.
All right, well, we'll tell you who Mama
Drew
La is.
Barrymore, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, Mamala. That is Kamala Harris. Mamala.
Drew, I love you, Drew, but you should be ashamed of yourself. Who wrote that?
We'll explain the next hour, all right? Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open again. 800-585-1051. Get it off your chest. Whatever you're going through, it's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
It's a new day.
This is your time to get it off your chest.
Wake up.
Whether you're mad or blessed.
It's time to get up and get something.
Call up now. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hey, we can hear you. Good morning. Get it off your chest.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. It's Ty from Hood Talk Podcast.
Hey, peace, Ty.
Did you make it out to the podcast festival?
Yes.
Oh,
It
hey.
was so amazing. Y'all learned so much. Charlamagne, you got my rug.
I did. Thank you very much. I got it at the house right now. Really appreciate it.
Yes, I'm glad. I was so happy when I got to give it to you. My crew came to get me. I was sitting down, actually, like paying attention to the segment, and it was so amazing. We're excited to go next year. Y'all, I'm so excited. My heart is beating. I was so glad to give it to you.
I was glad to receive it, and I'm glad that you came out to the second annual Black Effect Podcast Festival and had a great time, and we can't wait to do it again next year, man.
Yes. So y'all, if y'all can follow D's Rug, that's D-E-E-Z, Rug, that's R-U-G-Z. That's on Facebook. On Instagram, it's DEEZ.RUGZ.
And the rug is dope. Like, she actually made a rug, and the rug is just my head. Pause. And it's not.
Yes.
It's not like my head on like a with a backdrop. It's literally just in the shape of my head. It's dope.
Thank you so much, Mama.
Make it look just like this.
You know what I was thinking you should do when I saw you should make toilet covers like that.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Toilet covers.
Yes, make a toilet cover like that.
Okay, I'm gonna look into that.
Well, thank you,
So
Pa.
it was-
My bad.
You meant to hang up on her, that young black entrepreneur.
No,
Why
I
are you so
didn't.
disrespectful as a Dominican? It would be dope for you to make toilet covers, though, because you'd be like, yo, you tell you, like, I'm going to go sit on your face. You know, you tell your significant other. It'd just be funny. Like, I think it would be dope.
I think you should bring your rug in here so we can step on you every time you come in here.
No.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, it's Jay from Jersey.
Jay from Jersey. What up? Get it off your chest.
Good morning. I really just called to mess with Charlamagne this morning, man. I really want you guys to give donkey today, Mr. Jerry Jones of the Dallas Cowboys, because he had a terrible offseason.
Yes, we did.
You did not offer Derrick Henry $1. You paid Tony Pollard a couple of years ago to be your number one, and now you come all the way back to
Ezekiel Elliott.
That's terrible, Charlamagne. Come on.
Listen, you ain't got to tell me. I don't know what Jerry Jones doing. I really don't. If this how he want to spend his last days, God bless him. You know.
So, do you still think the Cowboys are gonna make it to the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. This is not gonna happen.
Why do you keep hanging up on people?
He was gone.
No, he was not. You don't even say bye. No, nothing. You just
Bye.
hang up. That's
We
rude.
got so many people on the line we're trying to get to. Hello, who's
say
this?
peace. Have some respect.
I
Hey,
said
this
bye.
is Samad calling from North Carolina. How you doing, DJ Envy, Charlamagne, Jess Hilarious?
What's
Good
up,
morning,
Samad?
Samai.
Hey, I saw you guys went to Clark, Atlanta, and props to you guys. But you guys should go to all the HBCUs, do an HBCU tour. That would be so dope for college students at HBCU. What about that?
I
We
think it'd be
playing
dope.
too.
That's what's up.
I've been trying to do it for the longest, but hopefully we can get it done this year.
Yeah, that would be so dope. I usually, guys, I'm calling from North Carolina. I usually call from North Carolina Central, but I'm about to transfer to Fayetteville State. So, props to you guys. Thank you guys so much for inspiring me to be a radio host.
All right.
Oh, you're a mass communications major?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What are you doing right now to further your broadcasting career? You got your own podcast. You got a YouTube show.
I have
What
my
you
own
doing?
radio show. Yeah, I just finished my
He
last
calls all the
show at
time.
NCCU.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm transferring to Fayetteville State. I just got a fellowship at NYU. I'll be there in July for a week.
Oh, nice.
Congratulations.
And I got an internship at Duke Magazine. So I'm doing big things for my career right now.
I love to hear that, black man.
Well, thank you for calling.
Thank you so much. Props to you guys.
Yes, sir.
Breakfast Club, good morning.
He did it for me.
He sure did.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
Wake it up.
This is your time to get it off your chest.
Keep calling.
800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
This is Katie.
Hey, Katie, good morning. Get it off your chest.
So my comment this morning is really simple. I'm an Uber driver in Virginia, and I've experienced picking up children. I've experienced picking up adults. My thing lately is people forgot about integrity. They forgot that integrity means doing the right thing even when nobody's watching. And I feel like we've gotten super far away from what our ancestors set the standard for. And as parents, it is our job, only our job, not the teachers, not the schools. It is our job to make sure our children are equipped with what they need to be progressive emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So besides integrity, we need to also remind our children to be praying and give them an example of what that praying life looks like. Give them examples of what it looks like to move with integrity. I want to big up Sarah Jakes because she was the reason why I found my relationship with God. I have 5 children. Now I have 2 because I'm raising my best friend's children that just passed away. And those across the board, girl or boy, you move with integrity. You wear a crown even when it feels like it's tilted because you are still a king and a queen. And I just wanted to remind people that you are responsible for what your children do. If you just look up and your children are in a car that is now flip side because they went on a high-speed chase, because you look at what your children were active in, and that's your responsibility, nobody but yours. You know?
I agree with everything that you're saying. Even though I do feel like, children still are going to make their own choices.
Yeah, they're going to make mistakes.
Even if you instill all the goodness in them, you instill all the values in them, you teach them right from wrong, they still going to make their own choices. And if they make a poor choice, that doesn't necessarily reflect on the parents.
Nor does that mean that they're a bad kid. That just means they made a bad decision.
And I think schools should have social and emotional learning in the schools. I agree with her that, a lot of that, majority of that is the parents' responsibility. But I do think things like social emotional learning should be in school.
Okay. Hello, who's this?
Envy, what's going on, man? It's Judy out the brother.
Hey, what's up, brother? Get it off your chest.
All right, first off, tell okay, my fake Dominican brother Charlamagne was good. Jess,
what up?
I'm happy and proud for you having that baby, but I'm with that Mexican man and not me. Dang.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you, brother.
That's all right. I'm going to find you, baby. I'm going to come to one of these shows. You can come to the Laugh Factory. I'm going to pop up on you. Respectfully, of course.
Oh, I was about to say that because you just got big security guards, so.
Yeah, I don't want no smoke. I ain't trying to get the drop like this, Charlamagne.
Okay. All right. And what's your name?
My name's Shooty.
All right, bro.
Shooty?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, you got to get searched at the door.
Hey, y'all have a great day, Sam.
You too.
Sir.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Now, we got Jess With The Mess coming up.
Yes, Taylor Swift is sweeping the chart. She got 14 spots on Billboard.
That's right. All right, and we'll talk about it when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess With The Mess.
News is real, whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mack.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Yo, Taylor Swift claimed the entire top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100 chart, and then some. Her the first 14 songs on the Hot 100 belong to Taylor Swift. But number 1 is the one that I want to play because this is strategic. I think I know how she got the number 1. Other than her just being Taylor Swift. This song is called Fortnite. Yo, it's called Fortnite. One of the biggest games everybody can play, Fortnite. Like, this is ready to be crazy.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift probably bigger than Fortnite. Taylor Swift is bigger than Fortnite. Taylor Swift is the biggest musical act in the world. It's not even close.
I don't know about bigger than Fortnite.
I think she's bigger than Fortnite.
I don't think she's bigger than Fortnite.
Nah, I believe she is. Bro.
Nah.
Like, cause what makes this more impressive is she's not a newcomer. Taylor Swift been out since 2006. Not only is this her new number one album. She's had 14 number ones. She ties Jay-Z as the artist, as the solo artist with the most number one albums ever. 2 million albums in a week.
But I would say her fan base is ridiculous. They really support. They go listen, they go stream, they go buy her merch, they go to her concert.
I know.
It's like no other. But I don't think she's bigger than Fortnite.
I think Taylor Swift bigger than Fortnite.
Bigger than Fortnite?
Yes, bro. She's been around since 2006.
Either way, kids that never listened to her before in the Fortnite world is going to be listening to her now. And then the game is definitely putting the song on the game. Like the actual makers of Fortnite, that's big to tie this song to Fortnite. Cause that's a big contract for them. And then the kids gonna listen to it. It's, little kids who not listening, like my son, probably gonna know the song. You know, his little sister's gonna know the song. And they don't listen to her, guarantee you.
Man, she ain't bigger than Fortnite. 27.1 million hours have been broadcasted in the last 6 days of Fortnite.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
she ain't bigger than
two
Fortnite.
big entities. Yeah, it's two, and they're colliding. I think that is what's going to make her fan base even bigger. And it's doing good for Fortnite too, because then it's a collaboration basically.
Taylor Swift is different, bro.
Crazy.
She is different.
Yo, the second song is called Down Bad. We ain't listening. We not doing a whole album sample, but Down Bad. That's funny to me. Cause Down Bad, yeah, that's the name of the second song. I resonate with Down Bad because
Act Bad.
No, Down Bad is like a hood phrase. But you know she been Ice Spice, been Ice Spice for a
Ice
little
Spice
minute.
been cool.
She probably gave her that like, girl, I'm down bad. You ain't never hear that like, oh that bitch down bad. You ain't never hear that. They say that in Miami, Baltimore. I never heard it said in New York.
Does she have any hip hop-ish songs?
The album is a rap album.
It's not a rap album.
It's called The Tortured Poets Department. She on there rapping.
Even Down Bad is so, it sound like number one, but it's, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like the first 6 songs. I listened to them last night, but none of them even replicate hip hop in no type of way. She's still very much Taylor Swift. Like,
but Daddy, I Love Him is a title. Fresh Out the Slammer is a title.
I'm telling you.
Who's Afraid of Little Old Me is a title. All right, well, if you like it, I love it.
The smallest man who ever lived, she's sending shots at somebody.
Charlamagne.
But yeah, so congratulations, Taylor. I don't know how you doing. Well, I know how you doing it, but I don't know how you doing it. But you're doing it.
She's been around since 2006. This is her 14th number one album.
That's insane.
How old is Taylor Swift?
I don't know.
She's older. I think she's older. She's in her mid-30s, but she look good. She still look good to me. She look exactly how she's saying when she first came out. She looked exactly how she looked when she first came out. So I don't know what she's doing, but keep doing it. Aubrey O'Day claims Diddy tried to buy her silence with publishing rights. This audio is so dramatic. The music that she put behind her voice, because I think she did this herself. Play the audio, please.
I received the publishing deal. I know how much money it was giving me. I'll tell you, $330. $300.30 for a full release of all claims against Diddy and many other players. I think you would probably be making moves to keep as many people quiet as possible. When I went to look at the publishing deal, it asked me to not be able to have access to my story and my experience anymore. It asked me specifically to stay silent and never speak poorly about a human. So then I realized something really bad is coming.
If all I'm offering you is, well, how much was it?
$300.
Yeah, I don't care what you got to say there.
And 30
I mean, you
cents.
ain't got nothing on me.
Yes.
Nah, please, take this $330. Take this $300.30,
How you
please.
offer somebody that, though? Hey, here's your publishing.
Right here, shut up.
Here's your check, $300. Here. You be like, what?
$300.30. He said, bitch, pay, go grocery shopping.
By the way, what if that's what it's worth?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe that's what it's worth.
What if that's what it's worth?
Yeah, but she been trying for years, so good luck, Aubrey.
Ain't that from that TMZ documentary they got coming out?
Yeah, from the
It's
TMZ
already out. It
documentary.
came out Sunday. Yep,
Okay.
on
Really?
Tubi. Mhm.
I ain't hear nobody really talking about it, though.
Neither have I. But yep, it came out April 28th on Sunday. Restaurant owner speaks out after former employee is arrested. So Marcus Davis is the owner of a restaurant named Culture in Houston.
Fellow Holmes is facing 5 counts of possession of child pornography, and this comes after the manager of a restaurant called Culture showed police videos of Holmes sticking his penis in a jar of jelly.
that Houston streets are safer tonight because we took a pedophile off the street.
Those words coming from restaurant owner Marcus Davis after his former employee was caught on camera sticking his genitals in jelly.
And what he was doing on the video was placing his genitals in a plastic jar in the kitchen, and he was a cook.
The former restaurant employee, 28-year-old Othello Holmes. According to court records, Holmes confessed to the crime and told investigators he had frequent urges.
And after they arrested him, the investigators went through his phone and found child pornography on
Lord
his
have
phone.
mercy.
So,
he probably was tearing that kid's menu up. He probably was putting his penis and everything on the kid's menu.
But the restaurant want everybody to know they released a statement that they got rid of all the inventory, like the current inventory, and they cleaned everything, and they wanted everybody to know that all the jelly is good now.
All the jelly is good.
Yeah, the new jelly.
Did they say if he finished off in the jelly, or they don't know and how long he's been doing it?
They didn't say how long he was doing it or if he finished off. But
what did that matter?
Yeah. That sounds like
how
a
long he's
question
been
you
doing
would've
it. Like
asked.
if he's been doing it for if he's been doing it for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, because people have been eating there for a while. You want to know if you had some.
You look hungry. You want your little penis butter and jelly sandwich?
I'll pass. I'll pass. Hungry. But the sad thing is, we really got to support that restaurant because that restaurant.
Oh my God!
Not like that.
Hey, go to commercial, Ray.
Go
to commercial.
I'm gonna tell you why.
You're checking out the Breakfast Club.
Can't believe you guys cut me off.
I didn't cut you off.
Good morning, we are the Breakfast Club. It's DJ MB, Jess Hilarious,
exactly how you be doing
Charlamagne the
people
guy.
when they call up here on the phone. You know they be calling up.
No.
So now you know how our listeners feel. Yeah.
Let's get some front page news. Well, last night the Nuggets finished off the Lakers 108-106. The Pelicans lost to the Thunder 97-89. And the Celtics beat the Heat 102-88. Now, LeBron James spoke after the game, after he was finished, and this is what he said.
My son, one of my boys is just trying to decide if he's going to, enter the draft or go back to school. I got another kid that's playing AAU ball right now. My daughter is playing volleyball. And my wife is doing so many great things. So it's about family right now. And then in a couple months, I got to go to Vegas for training camp. So, I got to rest my body for USAB. But that's kind of the initial thoughts.
But by the way, LeBron James is already home. You know what I mean? So it don't even matter that he get a first round exit from the Denver Nuggets. The man is Morgan Freeman age and still playing in the NBA at a high level. Like he's done it. Like if you could be in the Hall of Fame and still play, LeBron James would be a first ballot Hall of Famer and still be he's home already.
He's absolutely is. Yeah.
And I don't mean home like he's out of the playoffs. That's the Jay-Z term. He's already home. He's the guy already.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, also, Columbia University starts suspending students after more protests are actually messing up with the campus and messing up with the classes that they're doing.
Police stand guard outside Columbia University Monday night. We're inside. Hundreds of students rallied throughout the day in support of Palestinians as well as their classmates who have been camped out on the campus lawn for nearly 2 weeks.
They're standing up for what is right, and I'm standing up for them.
After days of negotiations, the school administration will not divest from Israel, which was the protesters' main demand. Student negotiator Mahmoud Khalil.
This is the new floor to us. This is the new floor to this movement, and the university should understand this.
In a letter to students, the administration told protesters they had until 2 p.m. to clear the encampment and sign a form committing to abide by university policies in order to finish the semester in good standing. Those who do not, the letter warned, will be suspended indefinitely, not allowed to finish the semester or graduate for seniors, and be banned from campus and residential housing.
I respect all kids' right to peacefully protest, but they have to deal with the consequences of the protesting. Whether it's getting arrested, suspended, failing classes, that's the choice that they're making.
Yeah, yesterday protesters took over a building, Hamilton Hall. Well, actually it was last night into early this morning. They took over the hall. They raised a flag out of one of the windows, and they had zip locks closing the door so nobody else can come in. The school has not responded to the takeover as of yet.
Yeah, and like I said, you got to be able to deal with the consequences of your actions. Like I said, I respect all kids' right to peacefully protest. I just hope that they know what the consequences of that protesting will be. It might be arrest, it might be suspension, might be failing classes, but if you make that choice, it is what it is.
Now, yesterday I found out that Kamala Harris's nickname is Mamala Harris after she did an interview with Drew Barrymore, and this was Drew Barrymore calling her Mamala Harris.
I keep thinking in my head that
we all need a mom. I've been thinking that we really all need a tremendous hug in the world right now. But in our country, we need you to be Mamala of the country. We need a great protector.
Sadly, over the last many years, there's been this kind of perverse approach to what strength looks like, which is to suggest that the measure of one's strength is based on who you beat down. Instead of what we know, the true measure of your strength is based on who you lift up.
Yes.
Now, okay, when I heard Drew Barrymore say that, I thought it was corny because I thought her writers wrote it, but there's context to it, right? She didn't just pull Mamala out of her ass.
Well, Mamala.
Yes, well, that's why you need to mind your business until you hear everything.
Well, I know you ain't talking.
All right.
Jess With The Mess and her news might be real.
Here's where Mamala came from.
We kind of don't use the term step, because I just think, I love Disney. However, Disney kind of messed that up for a lot of us over the years. You know, the evil step-parent. And their word for me is Mamala. And so they call me Mamala.
I guess talking about her stepchildren.
Or her stepchildren.
Call her Mamala, and that's where the term Mamala came from.
I don't know if I like those white stepchildren saying that.
Oh, my God.
There's one little slip of the tongue, it could be Mamala, and then that wouldn't be good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Mamala?
That's what I don't know if I like that. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, that's where that name came from.
Also, you let stepchildren use that nickname. It sounds crazy when a grown-ass talk show host is calling you Mamala.
We need Mamala back.
We need Mamala.
We need hugs.
We need a hug.
Leave Drew alone.
I love Drew, okay? But just, that sounds crazy. Let the stepchildren... There's a reason you have family nicknames. Family nicknames are for family.
Yeah.
Okay? Mamala.
What's your family nickname?
Raccoon.
None of your business.
No, Raccoon. What about yours?
He was always dark around eyes until just 3 years ago.
That's
I got
true.
you. What was yours?
Making stuff up.
Mine's Boo Boo.
Boo Boo?
Yep, they call me Boo Boo.
Mine was Bear. My dad.
Oh my God, Envy.
I'm talking about your family, man. I ain't talking about your parents, what your parents call you. I'm talking about your children and stuff.
Oh, Jesse. Just Jesse.
Your children?
Your children?
Your mom.
You said
don't call you Jesse.
You said your family, like
her stepchildren call her Mamala. I'm talking about what do your kids? What is your kid?
Mom. What are you talking about?
My dad.
All right.
Yeah. What do your family call you? Dad, right?
No, actually, they have pet nicknames.
What they call? What's one or two of them?
Papa.
What?
One of my daughters call me Papa.
No, they won't be Dominican.
They're crazy. You want to be Dominican? You talk about me, but
They
you want to be Dominican, Papa.
crazy. But all of
I
it
wish
is
y'all
still
could pay
dad
attention.
names.
No, I'm just saying they call her Mamalas. When I say family, I mean your kids. What do your kids call you? Your kids just call you Daddy?
Yeah.
All of them?
Yeah, Dad,
okay.
Pops.
Pops, that's what I'm saying. That's a nickname.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't tell them what to call their Mamala. Look, if they want her to be Mamala because she's the vice president, then that's...
I'm fine. Y'all ain't listening to nothing I said. I ain't repeating myself.
Right,
they ain't listening to nothing I said.
Right.
I am fine with the kids calling her Mamala. I said, Drew, the other people shouldn't be calling you what your kids call you. It sounds crazy.
All right, Papa, thank you.
Imagine you on a talk show and somebody said, that's how you be sounding. Remember I told you the other day at the school when you was telling little girls, come on, Mama, come to the microphone.
That's a
Mama.
New York thing. That's a New York thing. We call women Mama.
Stupid.
To you,
you
because
call
you're not from New York.
women, not young college
They're
girls.
22 years old. I call everybody Mama.
Mama, come to the microphone.
It's not Mama. It's Mama.
No, you
It's
sound like
Mama.
Amigo. What are you talking about? Shut up.
He's Dominican. That's why he be
sound like
sounding.
Amigo.
No,
Mama.
like one of the Migos. You sound like one of the Migos.
It sounds
is what
ridiculous.
I'm saying.
Moral of the story is don't call grown people what their kids call them.
Okay, and that's your opinion, and everybody else got theirs.
Because, hey, by the way, when women call a guy's daddy, it sounds crazy too. If it ain't your pops, these girls that be out here, what's up, daddy? Hey, daddy. That sounds stupid too.
That's goofy. But
Exactly.
But that's
my
not
point.
the same.
Go to commercial, Red. Matter of fact, we got Sarah Jakes Roberts coming up.
Sarah Jakes Roberts will be joining us
Sarah
next.
Jakes Roberts
She
coming
got
up.
a new book called Power Moves. We're going to talk to her when we come back. Papa, Jess Hilarious is The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Come on now.
We have Sarah Jakes Roberts. Welcome.
Thank you.
How you feeling?
I feel good. I'm a little tired, but I'm glad to be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the new book, Power Moves, Ignite Your Confidence and Become a Force. Where did the inspiration for the book come from?
It really started about 5 years ago. Whenever I'd finished speaking, people would always tell me, like, that was so powerful. You're so powerful. But I didn't really feel powerful. Like, I'd be in the fight of my life up there. And I started just asking God, like, what does it mean to truly be powerful? And I feel like God just revealed to me that it has so much to do with obedience and authenticity. But not only that, that power is a flow. And so what makes me powerful when I'm preaching is different than what makes me powerful as a mother. So I started digging into the fluidity of power and this notion that power moves and embracing that from season to season really started resonating with me.
I do have a question. This is going to sound stupid, but I just want people to understand, you know, where you came from and how you got into faith. I know you were here last time. So for people that don't know, they automatically assume that your dad is into religion. That's what got you into it. But you had a different start with you. So let's talk about that a little bit first. So how did you start and how did you get to where you at now and the fact that you had your first child at 14? And let's break that all down for
and
people.
He's in the studio.
And he's in
like
the
a
studio.
grown man.
That's right. He is a grown man.
With a full beard. He's not though. Don't give him that much gas. He don't need that. That's a child over there. So my dad has been in ministry my whole life, and when I was growing up in church, like we were at church every single day of the week, and you either found a spot, you were in the choir, you were dancing, you were doing something, or you were like me and you were sitting in a corner somewhere. And I can remember my siblings telling me like, you gonna go to hell. Like you can't shout on beat, you can't clap, like you gonna go to hell. And I was like, you might be right, because what I'm listening to on the radio, like what's resonating with me, it doesn't align with what's being preached. And so I never really felt like I had a sense of belonging within faith. And then when my father's ministry kind of took off, I didn't know where I fit within the dynamic of our family at all. And so I tried to find myself. A 13-year-old trying to find herself is going to be open to anything. And so I got pregnant at 13. I had my son at 14, which just further confirmed to me, like, you're not one of the good girls. And so I spent probably 10 years of my life just being like, all right, faith isn't for me, God's not for me, I'm gonna figure out what's happening outside. And I got to this space after this traumatic experience in my first marriage where I almost got arrested and I was defending the right to keep my kids, and I was like, I have tried literally everything. I might as well just try faith. And I wasn't trying to build a platform. I was trying to build myself. And I started blogging about all of my experiences. And it turns out that there were like other women who felt maybe forgotten by church, felt like because they didn't.
Did you feel that way? Like, especially because your dad was in ministry. Did you feel like his church forgot about you, especially that being your dad? And
it's hard, like knowing what I know now, it's hard to say because I felt so much shame from having a teen pregnancy that I'm sure that there were people who were like still loving on me. But I couldn't cut through the idea of like during purity culture, the height of purity culture, you didn't got pregnant. Like this, it just doesn't align. And I don't know, because even my father is surprised that my life has turned in this direction. So I'm not sure if anyone thought that I was going to be the girl talking about Jesus. But I tried it for myself and I started sharing it with like these other misfits. And it turns out there were a lot of us like back row churchgoers who were there because we had to be but didn't fit in. And I was able to give them a voice and a language through trying to find my own voice and language, and it's resonated with them.
What level of ratchet were you on a scale of like 1 to Glorilla?
Well,
He said 1 to
Glorilla. Well, at the end of the day, the day's got to end. I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that question.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was not outside. Like I was not trying to be the good girl at all. Like I embrace this idea of like you can just do your own thing and try anything. So I mean, I did quite a few things.
It's interesting to hear you say the bishop was surprised to see how things turned out, because I'm sure him and the first lady was praying over you and asking God to turn you around. So
I'm sure
it would make sense, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I have always been very strong-willed. I've always been my own person, and so I think that they were praying, but just like we praying, we like, I don't know if you gonna answer this prayer. Yeah. We'll see how it happens. I don't think that they were for sure knowing that things were absolutely going to turn around. Even if they did turn around, I don't think anyone anticipates like, oh, she's going to be in ministry, because that's not necessarily a turnaround. Like maybe she'll figure out who God is, but this fact that she's also going to be in ministry and helping others, that was a wild card nobody saw coming.
I feel sometimes especially when people play with the church, right? And I'll tell you why I say play with the church. They come off like very church, holier than thou, right? So when they speak, a lot of people actually believe it and listen because they feel like they study, they go through it, they read the Bible, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But also you realize that person is not a good person. So where do you cross the lines of somebody taking on an assignment, doing something positive? I think you spoke about it earlier. Somebody giving a message opposed to who they are as a person. Like, can somebody give a message and be an effed up person?
Yeah, I mean, a broken clock is right twice a day. You know what I mean? You don't even have to be a Christian to say something that could be profound and deep. But that doesn't change the fact that you have an opportunity to be more fully integrated in your character. But I think that the messages that resonate the most are from people who are literally walking it out, living it out. And so it does discredit the message sometimes when you're telling me something that you don't live by. But I think about it like this. So I'm a parent. And now that my children are moving into adulthood, I recognize that many of the things that we have told them growing up, they're also realizing that I am figuring it out with them as well. And I don't know that it's a lot different in ministry. Like, this is where the goal is. I think we all know where the goal is, but I'm still working it out too. I think where people get in trouble is that they're not actually doing the work. Like, I'm telling you that this is the goal and I'm doing the exact opposite of it, which is why I've tried to be really intentional about being authentic. Like, I'm going through depression. I'm going through an anxiety. This is what I'm learning in the midst of that, because it doesn't serve me for me to come off as your God when we all need the same one. So I try to really make sure that I'm not on a pedestal. I try to kick the pedestal down.
Like, you see a preacher will be preaching, right? And then he's cheating on his wife.
Yeah.
Or a preacher will be preaching and then he's hitting his wife. You know what I mean? So when you see that, it's kind of difficult to uphold a preacher and you'd be like, are we just playing this game, or do you really feel that way and really made a mistake? You understand what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I can't judge someone's heart and I can't judge their experiences. So I'm a little hesitant to really make a judgment on situations. I'm
not saying anybody in particular. If anybody's listening, there's nobody particular.
Yeah, well, you know, people, I don't know anyone either who's going through this, but I think people infer a lot. But I will say this, like, preachers are human. So if you are who you are and you can cheat on your wife, and a preacher can cheat on his wife, like, he's a man too, she's a woman too, and so you guys are still going to have the same areas of temptation that you need to overcome. I think your response to that, like, what is my response? How do I grow from here? How do I create boundaries? Do I need to sit down? Do I need to heal? Like, I think how you handle your humanity in the face of this divine call is what's most important. I am careful that pastors don't have a license to do whatever they want to because of the power they hold.
Correct.
I think that you can be human, but all of us need to be trying, stretching, growing to be more like Jesus, or we are up here playing. I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to really be on this walk for real.
That's right. Who is this white pastor you talking about? Black pastors don't cheat.
And does he listen to the Breakfast Club?
All right, we got more with Sarah Jake Roberts when we come back, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We still have Sarah Jakes Roberts in the building. Jess.
I wanted, because you're a mother of 6.
Yes.
And you're busy, extremely busy with your podcast and then you writing a book and then traveling. How do you balance that, like, motherhood? I know you said your children are growing into adulthood, but how do you balance that?
Well, yeah, and I feel for you because you got a lot going on.
Yeah.
I think it's the message of this book. I think it's really allowing myself to, like, flow in a different definition of power based off of each of those roles. Because as much as I want to bring the same intensity to everything I do, if I do that, I may end up damaging my children because I'm talking to them like a business partner. And so really defining for myself, what does it mean to be powerful in these specific roles, and how much capacity do I have to show up in that space? Asking for help, you know, changing and modifying my life to really fit my priorities has done a lot. And then also just making sure my kids know, like, I'm tired. So my daughter is 8. She was devastated when I left yesterday. She was like, please don't leave me. Literally, she's like, can you please come home? And I'm like, I just need this 1 week to get this book in as many hands as possible, and then mommy will be home. But unpacking to her, like, you know, you do this, well, I'm doing this. So she understands that sometimes absence does not mean that I don't care.
Yeah.
And it's a balancing walk, especially, I think, if you have mom guilt like I do sometimes.
Yeah.
But I also want her to see a woman walking in her purpose and being excited about it and changing lives. So I share testimonies with her too. I'm like, let's sit down and read these comments from this weekend. Thank you for being a part of this. So she feels a part of it as well.
Okay, because my son is 12 now, but I miss a lot of him going from grade to grade, you know, because between my mom and his dad, that's who has him. I was touring a lot before I actually got to do this. And I just feel so guilty a lot sometimes, like, and now I have this new baby, and I'm like, I'm bringing him up to Jersey with me, and he wants to grow up in the house with the baby instead of me being in Jersey with the new baby, with, you know, and then him still being with my mother, like, and I don't want to repeat that.
Right.
I don't want to do that again. So
I feel guilty. So I had my son at 14, and I think one of the things that makes me feel most guilty is that I know that I was growing up while he was growing up. And so the way that I'm able to be present even for my younger kids, I know that he didn't have that. So I think I don't know if you have to deal with this, but I had to really forgive myself for what I didn't know when I was raising him.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know. I did the best that I could. And to trust that I still have opportunity. If you think about adult children who are wounded from relationships that didn't go well with their parents, there's still a little kid inside of them that wants their parent to show up, that wants to experience healing in that space. And so it reminds me, too, that I'm never out of time. So I'm constantly still reparenting him, even at 21 years old.
Gotcha.
You know, in the Clamp Down chapter, you start by saying, if you're one of those people who know better and instantly do better, I'm probably going to be the friend who you roll your eyes at constantly. Why are you that friend?
Because things need to marinate for me. Like, I don't just activate things. Like, you could tell me, like, you need to be vegan, and I'm going to let that marinate for a year or two before that actually activates. Because I don't do things just because someone says that I should do them. It has to be real. I have to have a conviction about it. But I will marinate it so I can figure out, like, how does this revelation actually fit within the context of my life? So in the back of the book, each book has, like, something to marinate on, something to activate, and something to pray on, because I know everyone moves into change differently.
I love the marinating before activating, but I feel like that's probably how the majority of us move. But is there ever a time we shouldn't marinate before activating? Like the Spirit says, do it, and we just go.
I mean, to each his own. I think if you feel I'm not into telling folks what they should do. You know what I mean? Like, I think if you feel like there's a now on it, you should do that. You should move in it now. And a lot of times when we move in it now, we learn the marination lessons afterwards, you know? But, yeah.
So what about the Spirit, though, Sarah? Like, the Spirit says move. Like, the Spirit always tells you to be patient and marinate?
I'm in relationship.
I seen you snatch your wig off on stage. You didn't marinate on that.
I didn't have a choice.
She didn't snatch off. It was coming off, and she got tired
I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. That, oh Lord. But yeah, no. I was in the Spirit in that I had a mission to accomplish, and I didn't want anything to distract me. And my husband wasn't there. My parents weren't there. So it wasn't like I was going to be able to toss the microphone. I was the, senior leadership person that was present in that room. And so I had to take it off. I didn't love it. I didn't enjoy it, but I stood up to it. And I think it was really interesting because I was going through something at that time where I was wondering, could I be in Dallas a part of senior leadership, like with my past, with the way that I preach, with the way that I'm a little different than, I guess, traditional pastors. And I really did feel like God was trying to tell me, like, just be authentic, just trust yourself in that season of my life. And so that Sunday when I'm sitting there with a wig cap on, and then other women started taking their wigs off on the altar, I was like, you know what? I think this may be God trying to tell me you're going to have to show up as your full self in order to get this done. And I know a lot of people made fun of it, but there were so many people who were like, seeing you stand there, being courageous, stepping into that moment helped me so much to just embrace who I am. And so I really feel like God took something that would have been very embarrassing and at least allowed there to be a buffer from the people who were moved by that moment.
Well, at least for me, I was like, that's why we rock with her.
A lot of people
you're just always
said
willing
that.
to be your true self at all times.
Well, I mean, like, y'all know this isn't my hair, and like, no, it's not ideal, but it's not more important than what I'm here for.
Right.
So, like, I'm going to take it off, and we're going to move on down the road. When I got back behind the platform, now I was like, oh Lord, I have desecrated the Potters. There are bundles on the altar. I have desecrated this place, but yeah, it turns out it wasn't that way.
I love chapter 16 too. Know your harm.
Oh yeah.
What is knowing your harm?
Well, I talk about the oath that doctors take where they say, that they'll do no harm, but they're also recognizing that they're practicing. And when we move in power, part of the reason why so many of us don't move in power is that we're afraid that we won't do it perfectly or that we'll make mistakes. But if we can embrace the reality that I'm going to be powerful and humble, I'm going to be wrong, I'm going to have to apologize, I'm going to mess up, I may say things too sharply, then that doesn't make me any less powerful. As a matter of fact, it makes me more powerful because I recognize that my position of power could disrupt my relationships sometimes, but I value these relationships enough to learn how to be powerful in a way that honors the spaces that I'm in next time.
What's your thought on the way that church is now, right? As a kid, you had to go to church every Sunday. You had to be in the building. You had to sit there, and if there was a baptism, you was going to be there all day. Now, a lot of people turn it on Sunday morning, and it's a lot easier. So what are your thoughts on people not actually attending the institution of church?
First of all, y'all not about to tie tripping me.
No, I didn't say nothing about. We gotta ask you about Tagoe.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Let's be very clear. Let me see. I mean, I think that the world is changing. And as the world changes, I think people are finding things that are more convenient for them. And I do think that you are able to have intimate encounters with God from this comfort of your own home. And I think it's powerful that that's the way that things are being spread. I think it's like watching a football game at home. Like, you can get hype, you can be excited for your team, but there is something about being in the room with other people that makes you just take things over the edge. I was surprised that in a world where people aren't coming to church, that we have 40,000 women at the Woman Evolve conference, because I'm like, I don't know that this is a thing that people are going to really be into when they like virtual experiences, but there is something that happens in healthy community and connection that allows your faith to really be strengthened. I've had people come into rooms and like they didn't really want to be there. Somebody drugged them in there. They were going through a depression. They don't even know why they were there, but just being in the space, sitting next to someone who was able to care for them and just being surrounded by worship lifted their spirits when they couldn't lift their own hands. And I don't think that there's any substitute for that.
But you also keep it tight though. 1 hour, that's mwah.
Yeah, let me
Let's
tell
go.
you something. I don't. Yeah, it's finished. He said it. Everything he said has been said to me, and so now we can go home and have brunch. Yeah, I do think we have to honor people's time because people do have options, and so being really intentional about making sure people feel like I can go get out and have the rest of my day is part of what we should really lean into.
All right, we'll keep it locked. We have more with Sarah Jakes Roberts when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with Sarah Jakes Roberts. Charlamagne?
Is the church whack?
That's the question. That's the question.
That was the question. That's what Ty got smoked for, because he said that he thinks the church has become whack.
I heard in context what he said made a lot more sense, but I heard the sound bite was trash.
Yes.
I think that everyone has a different experience of church. And I think that there are some people who have probably had an experience that has disheartened them in that way. But I love the church. I mean, as much as I went through my own church hurt and trauma, the church was also really beautiful to me in times where I didn't have anywhere to go. And I could sit in that presence and experience God. And sometimes to really experience God in church, you have to look past the people. And maybe that's whack, maybe it's not, because maybe it keeps our focus on what should really matter.
I love what you said too about in the Know Your Harm. You said deflecting from the way that you harm someone and highlighting the way that they harm instead is a sign of immaturity that keeps you from truly being powerful. Expound on that.
Well, a lot of times we will not embrace what we did to someone because of what they've done to us. And it keeps us from owning our stuff and growing. And so being able to say, even though my teacher may not be perfect, like my teacher may have failed in chemistry, but they get an A+ in this history class, that means that I need to at least be able to receive from them this opportunity to grow. And I feel like in relationships, that's hard, especially if you're married, because when you're married, your person brings up something and you're like, oh, but last week you did X, Y, and Z. But what did you do today? You know, and how can you own that? And I think when we own our stuff, we give other people permission to do it as well. Sometimes we want to be the person who receives the apology, but not the one who gives it. But we have to lead in humility and vulnerability.
You said that's how you and Torre were initially, right?
Where?
Like you weren't listening.
Oh, no, no.
Throwing everything at,
Yes.
his stuff at him all the time?
Well, I don't know if I was throwing his stuff at him as much as I was maybe reciting it in my own head. But I think I will say that when I was single, after I went through my divorce, I finally got my life together. It was me and my 2 kids. You really could not tell me that I was not Miss Independent out here. So I really went into our relationship with a certain level of pride, where I was like, at the end of the day, I got my stuff together. I finally love who I am and embracing it. And so when I was in relationship with him, and he would just ask me these simplest of questions. We weren't even fighting. It would just be like, why'd you do that? I didn't like that because I'm not used to having nobody question my decisions. And it was a simple, harmless question. And so I think that I went into a defensive one because I wanted to protect my healing. And when you're in a marriage and you go into it trying to protect yourself and make sure that you don't get done the way that you were done in the past, I don't know that it's fair for creating intimacy. And so I had to do a lot of work of receiving his perspective and finding it valuable so that I could become better. And I have become better as a result of it.
What does power look like in a relationship?
those dynamics are always changing. I think especially now that we see, hyper masculinity is beginning to be interrogated. We're seeing women move into positions where sometimes they're the breadwinners and men are at home being more comfortable taking care of the family. I think power in a relationship is recognizing the strengths of what your person carries and how that strength builds you in your area of weakness without feeling like they have to be strong or stronger in the same area that you're strong. I think it's like this symbiotic relationship, this flow where you're able to build a life together because both of you bring something different to the table, and to honor that, to really honor it is important.
You said something else in the book. You said when you are unable to connect the dots between who you sense you could become and who you presently are, it doesn't just cause internal frustration, it renders you powerless. And one of the examples you use is you don't defend yourself when misunderstood.
Yeah.
And to me, not feeling to need to explain yourself is power.
Well, I think not explaining yourself and not defending yourself, and I think it's different because you have a platform, and so you can't defend yourself 24/7. But when we're in intimate relationships with someone and they have an expectation of who we are or this idea of who we are, and we don't change that, we allow them to believe it, we do end up powerless because I'm not even bringing the full version of who I am into this friendship, into this parent-child dynamic, and you end up robbing yourself of the ability to really show up in your power and allow them to believe something about you that's not true. And so it is powerful to be like, you got me messed up. Like, that's not what I believe. That's not what I think. And if we're going to walk this thing out, I want you to know who I am for real so that you can know what to expect from me.
Okay, guys, so you talk about intimate relationships.
Yeah.
As a public figure, I'm like,
no.
I'm not defending nothing.
It's hard. It's hard for me.
Yeah, well, all you're doing is telling them the book. They're not going to buy if you asking all the questions about the book, making her basically recite the book.
You should pray that your bob looks like hers. That's what you should do.
Wow. Oh, now why is my bob in it? Now my bob is in here minding her business.
Tell him you should pray he could get here.
Now why?
That's why he like when she pulled her wig off, because it reminded him of himself.
Got you.
I see.
I do like it. Can you leave it?
I will leave it in the dressing room.
Girl, you just keep on answering questions over to him, so you forcing me to see it.
It's got a little swing on it. Hey.
Well, can you leave us with a prayer?
Yeah, well, no, what message are you hoping people get from the book?
Oh, the message that I am hoping people get from the book is that power is a flow, and that power that you have experienced in your past is still present in your future. It just might be taking on a different form. So to be open to how power is being redefined in your present.
Well, now, can you leave us on a prayer?
Thank you, God, for this opportunity, for this platform. Thank you for using these voices at this stage in their life. And I'd usually pray for the listeners, but God, I'm going to pray for them, that you would stir up the gift of God that's on the inside of them, that you would highlight the areas of their life where you want them to experience more of your power and to show them the power that you've placed inside of them. I thank you, God, for giving them wisdom, strategy, not just for their careers, but for their family, their emotional health and wellness. And God, I pray that you would continue to show them your light, that they may lean into it. In Jesus' name. Amen.
That's right. Make sure you go get Sarah Jakes Roberts' new book, Power Moves, Ignite Your Confidence and Become a Force, and subscribe to her podcast, the Woman Evolved podcast, on the Black Effect iHeartRadio Podcast Network.
That's right.
We appreciate you for coming, Miss Roberts.
Thank
you. And you
you.
need to come more often for people who think church is whack, because you're the person that I feel like is going to bridge the gap between, church and this new generation.
Yeah,
I really feel that way.
I hope so. Thank you. That's a tremendous honor, a lot of responsibility, but I'm committed to, holding down my square.
That's right.
All right. Sarah Jakes Roberts. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess with the Mess.
News is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies. Don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a coach of shit.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
The Weeknd's manager, Cash XO's security guard, is in critical condition. He was shot multiple times during a run-in at XO's home with 3 males wearing hoodies and masks. TMZ reported that the security guard heard gunshots and realized he was wounded shortly after engaging the suspects around 2:25 a.m. The security guard, whose identity has not been made public yet, was rushed to the hospital to treat his injuries. However, he was taken into surgery and is expected to survive, and Casho was left unharmed.
See, I be wanting to hear more because I want to know how wild people are. Like, did they see the security guard and say F it and shoot just to get in, or did the security guard see them coming and confront them, and then it was a shootout?
Because he has a security booth in front of his house, though, so I'm sure they seen the booth. But yeah, that's very scary. That regardless of seeing the security guard, they didn't
give a damn.
They still wanted action, which is very scary. That's why LA is very scary. You hear so many home break-ins, and I seen Kyle Richards. They just took $1 million worth of stuff out of her house. It's serious. It's scary.
Yeah, it is. It is. Moving on. Ice Spice accused of cheating on her boyfriend, being colorist and fat phobic. So Ice Spice's ex-best friend attempted to expose her for being a bad person in the series of posts that she made on Twitter. She alleged her the ex-best friend is a singer named Baby Storm. She claims that she was Ice Spice's real best friend and that the rapper Cleo Trapper is just her industry best friend. I didn't even know that Cleo Trapper and Ice Spice was considered best friends. I mean, but they're both 2 rappers in the game or whatever. All right. They may be hanging around each other lately. She claimed that Ice Spice actually hates Cleo and pretends to be friends with her so she can seem closer to blackness. Whatever that means. She also claimed Ice Spice was fat phobic and that she cheated on her boyfriend and producer Riot with the rapper Lil TJ. She supported all of her accusations with screenshots of text messages and that she alleged that she had with Ice Spice. And some of the texts that she posted on Twitter shows actual conversations with Ice Spice. One, mocking a dark-skinned woman, claiming that the woman is looking for sympathy by saying that she has to work harder because she is a dark-skinned woman. And she also referred to a fat person as wide body. Like, don't we all? Like, so obviously this girl was just mad. Like, she's upset. Ice did something to her and she's upset.
I hate that so much. If
I
we
know.
friends, we cool, whatever it may be. But now we not cool no more, and you indulge. You talk about everything that we've discussed.
Yeah, she called a fat person wide body, and you probably laughed.
And wide body not a diss.
That's not.
Like, you envy you in the cars. People like the wide body Benz, right?
They do. They like the wide body Benz, the wide body challenges,
That's
the
what I'm
wide body
saying.
charges. Like, that's what people want. They want the wide bodies.
Yeah, honestly. Baby Storm continued to tweet that Riot was one of the only people that was in Ice Spice's corner and continuously pushed her and encouraged her, but Ice Spice betrayed him by sleeping with Lil TJ and then rapping about it in a song which was produced by Lil Riot. And it features Lil TJ. And we got
all these people little, but she wide body.
Yeah.
So that's just a friend? So the friend
that's
don't
the
rap.
ex-best friend. The friend don't rap. She sang, but she wanted to rap first.
Got you.
And then she said that Ice Spice actually just hung around her to steal like her fame, like steal what she wanted to do. But this is the song.
Got a man, but I hope you don't care. When I'm with him, I wish he was there. Talking that respect, you know I'm not scared. When he think he knows it's unfair.
Pull up with my wide body Benz with my wide body friend.
I think Big Back is worse than Wide Body. I think Wide Body is okay.
I think Big Back is cute.
Oh my God.
I think wide body's worse than big back.
I don't think wide body is so
wide body.
Yeah,
big back means
you can be wide without being big.
Well, by the way, if you got a wide body, you got a big back.
No,
yes, it is. The wide go this way.
No, because some bitches got broad shoulders.
That's
but
true
they
too.
not
But you
big.
still big back. But like I'm saying, even when you say big back with broad shoulders, that's what I'm saying. Big back is not insulting all the time.
Yeah,
wide body's wide. That just makes your hips wide. Just everything is just wide.
Also,
wide is all outdoors.
Now that's when you're taking it to a whole nother level because I hear that a lot at cookouts.
What?
Wide is all outdoors.
Wide is all outdoors.
Yeah, that's what people aunts be saying when they try to say somebody fat. That's not
So
cool.
you saying I'm somebody aunt?
Yes.
Definitely.
First of all, don't you ever do your little bob like that when you look at me? Yes.
No,
Bob started bouncing and everything.
So what? All right, look. So listen, this is the last part that she said. She said, we waiting forever.
Okay.
So basically, yeah, I know. My little Ice Spice bag. But she clearly is talking about her and Lil TJ or whatever. But yo, if your man is the producer of the song and he hear you say, damn, I ain't feel this way in forever, and he been your boyfriend for a while, I'll be like, hold up. What you mean? But the fans aren't really sold on Baby Storm's accusations because when she shared the history of their friendship with Ice Spice, people realized that they weren't really friends. Like she said, in high school, she was bullied by Ice Spice. And then Ice Spice started being nice to her and supporting her when she seen that Baby Storm was doing music. So, yeah.
Well, I do think, and don't quote me, but I do think Riot, who actually makes the beat with her, who's the alleged boyfriend, I think they write with each other too. So I think that's part of their whole writing. They did it together.
Let me tell you something. I don't know none of these people except for Lil TJ and Ice Spice. Okay.
No Baby Storm and Riot. You don't know that?
Nope. God bless them though.
Yeah, God bless them. You're right. But this is some New York news, because we in New York, so I'm pretty sure people up listening wanting to know about this little beefy.
And if you didn't get anything from it, at least you got a new term today. Wide body.
Wide body.
Right. Okay. Keep that in your group chats though. You can't be sharing that outside of your group chats. Everybody's so sensitive.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Somebody changing somebody name in their phone right now to wide body.
That's a good one.
Especially if you got a first name that start with a W, wide body Walter.
Oh my God.
Wide body Wanda.
No.
See, I said a man. See, you so disrespectful. That's the problem
But
with you.
Walter, that's giving like uncle, granddad. Like, it better not be no young people named Walter.
Oh, Wanda. All right. Donkey today. We give me that donkey.
Listen, four after the hour, we need another old man, a young man with an old name, Othello. Othello Lorenzo Holmes needs to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with him.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out the Breakfast Club.
Your execution on the donkey of the day is something to behold. Is it a read?
He gave me donkey of the day, and I deserve it.
People need to know.
Well, you need to tell them.
I am.
You have the voice. Tell them. Tell them.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
It's a read, but you're so good at it.
You're trying to be a fake ass Charlamagne. There's only one Charlamagne to go.
Damn, Charlamagne, who you giving donkey of the day to now?
Well, Sexy Red, donkey of the day for Tuesday, April 30th. Goes to 27-year-old Othello Lorenzo Holmes. Young man with an old name. Okay, Othello was accused of putting the D in dessert. Literally. Okay, he was caught on video placing his penis into open food items at the Culture restaurant in Houston. But not only that, he was accused of possessing several videos of child pornography on his cell phone. I can't make any of this up. Let's go to Fox 26 Houston for the report, please.
It's a very sick and disturbing story. Othello Holmes is facing 5 counts of possession of child pornography. And this comes after the manager of a restaurant called Culture showed police videos of Holmes sticking his penis in a jar of jelly.
Houston streets are safer tonight because we took a pedophile off the street.
Those words coming from restaurant owner Marcus Davis after his former employee was caught on camera sticking his genitals in jelly.
And what he was doing on the video was placing his genitals in a plastic jar in the kitchen, and he was a cook.
The former restaurant employee, 28-year-old Othello Holmes. According to court records, Holmes confessed to the crime and told investigators he had frequent urges.
I can tell y'all, this individual is a predator.
The incident leading investigators to search his phone, where they found more than 100 images and videos of child porn.
Othello is accused of allegedly creating and sharing child pornography, and he's accused of sticking his penis in some pudding. Oh, excuse me, it was jelly. Othello said, who ain't ready for this jelly? Othello was out here adding new items to the menu like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, peanut butter cookies, spicy peanut butter noodles. Listen, this guy has a problem, man. He said he had a sexual urge, but he stopped himself before he ejaculated. He also admitted to having these urges frequently and has a history of sexual offenses, saying he has a problem with these sexual urges, and he says he needs help. Now, when this man is in jail, because, you do the crime, you got to do the time. But while you're doing the time, can he get some help? Is he going to get the help he needs, or is he just going to do some time and then get put right back on the streets with the same urges where it's only a matter of time before he commits the same offense? The man had several videos of child pornography on his cell phone, and he's got a sexual fetish for food. So he's a pedophile, and when you have a sexual fetish for food, it's called cytophilia or cytophilia. Cytophilia, one of the two. A sexual fetish in which participants are aroused by erotic situations involving food. Between that and the child pornography, this man will probably lose his mind at a Chuck E. Cheese. Can you imagine the sick thoughts that go through his head when he sees the kids' menu? This man would take some chicken nuggets to Pound Town. He would absolutely try to mac on some mac and cheese. And if you think he won't fornicate with fish fingers, you out of your damn mind. The irony is kids' menus offer smaller portions for smaller appetites, but this man doesn't have a smaller appetite. He has a huge sexual appetite. And going to prison not going to change that, because if he's already into child porn and he's down to do a hot beef injection and some jelly, he's definitely down to do a 2-person push-up with his celly. And what does celly rhyme with? Jelly. All I'm simply saying is we repeat what we don't repair. Please give Othello Lorenzo Holmes the biggest hee-haw. This man needs some type of help while he's in prison.
Yeah,
there's got to be something that they can do. Because why do you keep putting somebody like this on the street just to commit the same crimes over and over?
Yep. Like you said, he admitted to having those urges and problems.
And he said he needs help. He's begging for help. Yeah. They got to do something for this guy while he's in prison. I don't know what you do, but it's got to be something.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today.
Othello, though? Like, what? Othello.
That's old. That's an old school name.
That's old school name.
Oh my God.
I think that's from a play or something.
Yeah, it sounds like Shakespeare-ish. Yeah. Like it's giving a little...
Shakespeare, Othello.
Yep, a play by William Shakespeare.
Yep,
Othello.
Damn, y'all. Black Othello.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today. Now, when we come back, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Mack and Jess Hilarious were having this conversation over something that Lotto tweeted.
Wide body Mack.
Lotto asked, she said when she poops in front of her man, she actually goes downstairs so her man doesn't know what she's doing. She does not poop or pass gas in front of her man. So that is the question. 800-585-1051. Ladies, what are your thoughts on using the bathroom around your partner?
Whenever I hear this conversation, is interesting to me because I'm like, okay, how big is the apartment? How big is the trailer? How big is the house? Where is the bathroom?
The trailer is crazy.
Well, I grew up in the trailer.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's not a sorry. That's how you grow up sometimes. Nothing wrong with mobile homes. Mobile homes are great. So where's the bathroom? Because you can go in the bathroom and close the door. What do you mean when you pooping in front of your mate like you a cat?
Well, some people won't even poop with their spouse is not even in the house, so they wait till their spouse goes to work and then they use the bathroom.
Oh, that's
they
ridiculous.
wait till their spouse is outside, then they use the bathroom.
Some people do that.
Some people do that.
That's not your soulmate.
I don't. I really don't.
You don't do what?
No, I go to the bathroom with the door open. You can come and talk to me. How do you feel today? What happened? How was your day? All that. I don't care. Now it's different when you got gas. You got gas, like if we land in the bed and we watching a movie and I have gas and this pregnancy gas is crazy. I will get up because I'm not a big fan when somebody when they pass gas under the covers.
Respectful.
And then you know what I mean. The next person got to be trapped under the covers with that. Yeah, so I'll get up out the bed and walk a couple feet over, air out. You know what I'm saying? Fan my booty and all that, but. Pooping is whatever. It's in the bathroom. It's like whatever, and I'm okay with like if he's in the tub. Oh yeah, I'm coming to the bathroom. I'm using the bathroom.
Yeah, well, Gia will not poop while I'm in the bathroom. Like she wants her privacy. When she wants to use the bathroom, she wants to use the bathroom. She's closing the door. She does not want me in there at all. She wants her privacy, and she's not passing gas in front of me either.
Not even passing gas in front of you.
I'm different. I'm all day. I'm putting it under the covers. I'm holding the covers and then letting it pop out.
Very petty. So it's a joke. It's
Let you smack you right in your nose. When Gia's using the bathroom, I'll kick down. I'll bust in the door like, hey, make her feel uncomfortable. Start having conversations with her. She hates it.
No,
I don't know.
So you do things purposely that you know your wife don't like.
Yeah, a child.
Yeah. I'm the one that's gonna fart in front of the kids. Hey, London, that's me.
What's keeping this thing together, man? Come on, it's time for you to tell us. What's keeping this together?
That's me.
I don't see that.
I'm like Madison. Crack my knuckles. That's me. I'm that guy. Yes, I am. I'm that dad. I'm that dad. I'm the one that locks the windows.
Somebody's stinking ass father.
I'm the one that locks the windows in the cars, pass gas.
Your name should be Walter.
Ew.
Walter.
He is too light to be a Walter.
So let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Do you use the bathroom? Do you pass gas in front of your spouse? That is the question.
Why?
We'll talk about it when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Steady calling my phone.
It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking about, this conversation comes from a tweet that Lotto put out yesterday. Big Lotto. She said, y'all ish in front of y'all man, I sneak downstairs. So the question is 800-585-1051. Ladies, what are your thoughts on using the bathroom around your partner? Jess says she doesn't care.
Well, somebody has to define in front of. You saying around. Lotto said in front of. What does that mean? In front of.
Well, so like, I gave an example.
Around
so
and
like
in front
if
of.
he is damn Ari Ambi.
Sorry.
So like when he is in the bathroom, like when Chris is in the bathroom brushing his teeth, or if he's in the tub or in the shower, I'll come. We have a very big bathroom. You know, he has his own like side, like we have his and her sinks and stuff. But it's one toilet, and yeah, I will use it no matter what I have to do. Number one, number two, whatever. Now he's not the same. He ain't ready to do that. Like you know what I mean. He closes the door. I've never been a person that closed the door or whatever. So yeah, I'll poop around him. I will. I said it was different for gas, but you just said pooping. So yeah, I poop around him.
Gas, you don't care. It is what it is.
No,
unless it's one of them stinky ones.
Now listen, you know it's levels to gas because you know when it's ready to be a hot one, and you know when it's going to be an okay one, like a little mediocre one. You can just pass. You know. I'll do that around them.
Mediocre ones you do around them, but a hot one you.
Nah, I'm like, all right, oh my bad, babe. I got it. I still let them know. Look, I'm ready to let one off, and I'll move. Yeah,
Charlamagne.
Like
I have no desire to see my wife poop, and she has no desire to want to see me poop. Like if I'm taking a shower and she in the bathroom, I'm just taking a shower while she in the bathroom. If I'm brushing my teeth while she in the bathroom, I don't care. But that's because we got a door on the bathroom, so I don't even see what she's doing. My question would be, why as a mate do you want to see that? Why is that something you want to see?
Well, nobody said you want to see it. It's just sometimes it's the convenience of it happening.
You be opening the door when his wife be in the bathroom and all kinds of stuff. Like,
I just joke with my wife. I like to make her feel uncomfortable at times, so I just make her feel uncomfortable because I'm stupid.
That is so.
That makes no sense. I'm gonna be honest with you. That makes serious sense. Like,
that's just me. But I'm that.
Why would you want to make your wife feel uncomfortable?
It's funny to me because I know she hates it, and I just walk in and start having questions.
So you do things you know your wife hates on purpose.
I just saw y'all do that. Yes,
that's stupid.
That could have been the topic.
What?
What dumb ish do you do just to make your spouse mad purposely?
Why? Hey, Tammy.
Good morning.
Hey, Tammy. Good morning.
Hi, DJ Andy. Yeah, without a doubt. Hi, Jess. How's Charlamagne?
Peace.
I would not pass gas in front of my man.
Say it again. You don't wobble.
I would not pass gas in front of my man. If I had to go for a bowel movement, I'll go to the opposite bathroom of wherever he is. If he's in the bedroom, I'm going in the living room. If he's in the living room, I'm going in the bedroom.
Okay.
And if we're on vacation in a small area, I'll twist up a paper towel, light it, blow it out, so that the smoke will take away the smell.
Damn, that's a lot.
I respect it.
Okay.
It's really not. I just think that a man don't want to smell you smelling like a man. Because sometimes that stinks. When I go to the bathroom, it stinks. You don't even smell that.
I'm with you. Like I don't see the desire. That's what I keep asking. Like, what's the desire for a man or even a woman to want to be in front of you while you pooping?
It's not even a desire. If people think that you should be so comfortable with your spouse that if you got to go to the bathroom, you go to the bathroom. Whether your spouse is in the bathroom or whatever it may be.
You're not hurrying up, lighting up stuff. Like, nah, it's going to A out. Open the window, do your thing.
Maybe we talking about bathrooms that don't have doors. Like, you know how you go in some bathrooms and it's the toilet and the shower. They all out in the open. If you go in the bathroom if you go in the bathroom with the sink and the shower on the outside, but then the bathroom has a door, I don't see the problem with it.
Hello, who's this?
Hello, this is Maureen.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. I just wanted to talk about
the poop.
When being just spouses ask for why they. Me and my husband don't mind. That's the only time I can actually get his attention because we move so much.
Damn.
Is when he's sitting on that toilet. So we have a conversation.
Oh, so that's when you have a conversation because you know he can't move.
Yeah.
He can't move. He ain't got no choice but sit there and listen. Like, hold up now. You've been busy. So he don't mind that. I get the sense out of love.
Why can't you do that while you on top of him having sex or something? Like, why
have a conversation.
No, we ain't doing all that. That's focusing on. Exactly, that's the focus. That's beauty.
Oh, her husband right there in the car with her.
What Walter talking about? Walter. Hey, good morning, Walter.
Hold up, you got to make his own statement. Like, hold up now.
Good morning, Walter. You and Shirley have a great day.
You stupid, man. Have a good day. 800-585-1051. We're asking, do you poop or pass gas around your spouse? Let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
If y'all talking about it, you know we talking about it. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, this conversation actually comes from Lotto. Lotto tweeted yesterday, y'all ish in front of your man, I sneak downstairs. So that is the question. 800-585-1051. Ladies, what are your thoughts on using the bathroom around your partner? And we have Tanika on the line. Tanika, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey,
good morning,
Where you calling
Tamika.
from?
Hey, y'all. Charlamagne, just don't do no mess.
Peace, Tamika.
Hi.
Good morning.
What up, girl?
What's your thoughts?
My thoughts on that is that I went through the same exact thing with my husband now 18 years. But in the beginning, man, I couldn't wait till he leave the house.
Oh, wow.
So that I could use the bathroom. But now, I take him out.
Hey,
What kind of bathroom y'all got? Is y'all toilet and shower like all in the same place?
When we first started, it was a studio.
Okay.
So I had to wait till he leaves. Now we have 2 restrooms. I don't even care.
Okay.
He's like, babe, can you go back to wait until I leave?
Does the toilet area have a closed door?
Yes.
Okay. See, that's all I'm talking about. If the toilet area got a closed door, it don't matter.
Sometimes that smell come through that closed door.
I don't care.
I don't close the
Hello?
door. I don't close the door.
Good morning.
Hey, what's your name, mama?
My name's Taisha.
Hey, Taisha, do you poop in front of your spouse and pass gas?
Yes, I do, because we've been together for 2 years now.
For how long?
2 years?
2 years.
Oh, no. You still got a lease.
At least.
A lease. I can take you back. Okay, as soon as this lease up, 2 years ain't nothing.
Oh, my God.
Better stop being nasty.
I can take you back. It's crazy.
Stevie!
Yo, what up, Envy?
Stevie, what's up, brother? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. What's up, Jess and Charlamagne?
What's up?
I'm like you, Envy. Hey, my wife ain't never farted or pooped in front of me ever, and we've been together for 20 years. But me, I'm the type, I'll be like, here, I ask her to touch them in my hand, and I'll fart real loud on my kids, and they be so bad, man.
Yeah, hey, it is what it is. I do that too. I'm that dad. I'm a fart on my kids. When they give me a hug, it's just.
You know what's funny? If y'all ever got y'all wives' journals or diaries or talk to your wives' therapist, you would see how much she don't like that.
Oh, she loves it.
Yeah, you think she love it. In your mind, she loves it. You think you being so funny. You so cute.
Man.
When all she wants is a fart-free husband.
Well, that is not ever going to happen. You're not going to ever get a fart-free nothing. But when you clowned out like Envy, yeah.
Stevie, how old your kids?
My kids, my son is 9 and my daughter is 14.
You know what you do to your wife next time? You put a little chocolate on toilet paper and you chase them around the house with it. I've done that before. I've done that before.
Y'all want divorces so bad.
They want divorces so bad.
So bad,
I'm looking at this article right now that The Guardian wrote. It said farting in front of anyone is not a symptom of societal collapse, but it is morally offensive and kills the romance when you do it in front of your partner. It also signifies a breakdown in respect. That may sound extreme, but farting is just gross.
Tessa.
What's up?
Hey, good morning. Where you calling from, Tessa?
Good morning. Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay, we're asking, do you poop or pass gas in front of your spouse?
I'm not pooping and I'm not passing gas. That's a no.
Not at all.
Not, when I was pregnant, maybe. You know what I mean? But I was with that man for like 18 years. But it's just about type of situation. But not just on no GP to be for shit and giggles. That's no.
Word, literally.
Right. I don't think it's ladylike. You know what I mean? At all. I don't think it's cute.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mama. What's the moral of the story, guys?
Do what you want to do.
I mean, yeah, you got to do what works for you and your significant other, but just make sure it does work for your significant other. Like, you know what I mean? You should probably ask questions and don't be like Envy and think just because he's funny. You know what I think? Because he being cute. Because the other people might actually hate it. For all you didn't know.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't fart in my clothes. And I don't want to be in front of nobody pooping. And please always remember that if you're a man farting around another man, that's a form of flirting. Because why would you want that man to know what your ass smell like?
You have been through some things. Lord.
All right, we got Jess With The Mess coming up. What we talking about? Can I read your notes to the people out there?
Oh my God.
Can I read your notes? So Jess, she has these notes that she writes down, right? And these notes are under her rumors and her reports. So she writes, MV Charlamagne, jelly, 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 jelly. Balls and testicles, jelly, jelly, jelly. Then she writes her full name, then jelly, jelly. Then she got numbers, 35 minus 14, 21.
It's 21. I'm doing math.
You just put everything on this paper.
Yeah, oh my gosh. My brain works so crazy. I don't know when I'm bored I have to write. But coming up in the news, it's even beef with the Africans. It's beef and Afro beats.
Okay.
Yes.
So the Africans beefing.
The Africans is beefing.
All right.
I'm going to tell y'all which two when we come back.
All right, we'll get to it next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Let's get to Jess with the Mess.
News is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies. Don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Okay, so first there was a rap beef. Then Taylor took a shot at Kim K. Kim K didn't say nothing, thank God. And then now DeVito and WizKids, they hit the blogs after they had a back and forth on X. All right, so the internet beef started when WizKid posted a subliminal tweet saying that an anonymous artist and his washed up crew go to sleep at night believing they can compete with him. Then he followed up with another tweet saying that there's no point in addressing delusional niggas. He said is no point in addressing them any further, and that he just pray for them. DeVito cleared all the speculation when he responded to WizKid directly, and he reposted his tweet about delusional niggas and added, "We not delusional, you're sick, man." WizKid responded with a video mocking DeVito crying for help. I don't know when this was, but there was a parody video of DeVito crying for help when he was trying to get his girlfriend back after she had found out that he was with a side chick. So DeVito responded again by roasting WizKid. Now he said, "That's what I thought. Nothing to say. Exactly why I stopped wasting my clout and jeopardizing my millions of US dollars on," you know he African, he put USD, "of endorsements on somebody whose career was resurrected a few years ago and just died again. Next." He said, the next tweet, he said, size 7 shoe, nigga shop at Foot Locker Kids. You know African because you know they say stuff backwards. It's Kids Foot Locker.
Oh, got you.
But
got you,
you know they understand each other.
Drake just said that too, by the way. Whoever said that.
I know. DeVito said it.
Right. Hey, come on, DeVito.
Right. So when Shaver reported the story, DeVito hopped in the comments and kept going. He said he a beach cokehead, and then he said he shop at Foot Locker Kids again, and then he said he got to get his designer retailed beach, and he was going in.
Now, if one of them puts hands on the other, you know what they're gonna call that?
What?
Afro beats.
That was a good one. Emmy, you could have answered that. That was a good one. But listen,
he was waiting for that one. He thought about that the whole thing. He was waiting for that one.
And look, he even got his head down laughing.
Because he laughed himself.
But it's not that funny. You got to put your head down with it. But because I actually said that when I teased the rumors.
Oh, you said it 1st.
Mm-hmm.
So he stole your joke
from me. Yeah. That's my manager. See, he don't listen. He don't listen. Look, they had beef for years though, and it was a rumor that DeVito slapped his ass backstage. They had a concert in Dubai in 2017.
And DeVito slapped him on the ass?
No, I'm sorry. See,
now
he
you
slapped him across his face.
Now when one of them jump on your ass.
That's what she said. She said slap his ass. She just said slap his ass.
We all knew what she meant.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
All right, so Haynes, DeVito slapped him in the face in Dubai back in 2017 when he had beef behind backstage at a concert.
Now, that's what I don't like to see though, because African artists are the ones making the music that makes us all feel peaceful.
The best music,
you know
too.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What y'all beefing for?
I know. Diddy's daughter goes to prom. So Diddy's 17-year-old daughter, Chance, went to prom with Chloe and Halle's little brother, Branson. You knew you had a little brother named Branson? You didn't even know. That's crazy. But yeah, so he
named after 50's liquor? No, 50 got liquor.
Yeah, it's called Branson. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he's so cute. He looked like both of them put together.
Who little brother is that?
This your little cousin. This Chloe and Haley little brother. His name Branson.
Oh, I didn't even hear what you said.
He don't listen.
He don't know them.
No, he don't know him.
He don't know them.
But it's all right. Branson posted a picture to his social media with the caption, "Take a chance, 2K24, which obviously is a play on her name. And then Chance commented on the post saying, "I love you." So they're together. Yeah, they're in a relationship. And you just never realize, like, I remember these little girls being, like, even Diddy's twins and Chance being so small. And now, like, they're at prom. They're 17 years old.
That's crazy.
Time flies.
So, yes, it does fly.
Yep.
That's crazy. That's what people be saying about Ash. We used to see him when he was little.
Was Diddy there?
Was Diddy there?
At the prom. Taking pictures. No.
Nope, it don't say that his father was there. But I don't even think parents can come to prom.
No. But you watch them off when they get in the limo. You take pictures and all that other stuff.
Nope. But Chloe and Halle showed their approval of Chance by commenting heart eye emojis on the post. So they so cute together.
Is prom season already?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it is. It just kicked off about a week ago. But
in Atlanta.
It is. In Atlanta, yep. Quavo raises $50,000 to support gun violence prevention. This weekend, this past weekend, Quavo hosted the 7th annual Honcho Day in collaboration with Quavo Cares and the Rocket Foundation. He had his celebrity friends come through to participate in a 7-on-7 flag football, basketball game, and a full day of events. Some of the celebrities that showed up was Drewski, Steven Jackson, Flau'jae Johnson, King Harris, and a couple more people. The event sold out with over 4,000 attendees.
Nice.
And they raised $50,000 for the Rocket Foundation in support of gun violence prevention.
That's dope. He said he wants to make it bigger and bigger every year and to donate even more money next year. So that's a dope thing.
And of course, the Rocket Foundation was established to honor the life and legacy of Takeoff. So I thought that was pretty good. And real quick, I want to send out healing energy and my condolences to actress Natori Naughton and her family following the news of her father passed. And I just saw her on a flight back from Atlanta when we came back from the podcast festival and, being at Clark. And she was in high spirits. She was just... energy was high. She was nice, and she saw me on the plane. She was talking to me, pouring into me, and all of that, giving me advice on, because she just had a baby, and working and having such a busy career, and hugged me and everything, and she just got the devastating news that her dad passed. So
definitely sending healing energy to Natori Naughton and her family.
Yeah. So that is Jess with the Mess for the third hour.
Thank you, Jess. Appreciate you. Up next, we got the People's Choice Mix. So get your request in, and it's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, salute to Sarah Jakes Roberts for joining us this morning.
Yes, make sure you go get her new book, Power Moves, man. It is available everywhere you buy books now. I actually listened to it. I'm listening to it now on Audible, but it's called Power Moves, Ignite Your Confidence and Become a Force. And that's what Sarah Jakes Roberts is, man. She's definitely a force, so salute to her.
All right. And when we come back, we got a positive notice to Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. All right, well, it's time to get up out of here.
It is. Real quick before we get out of here, this weekend, y'all, your girl Jess Hilarious will be on that stage in Louisville, Kentucky at the Louisville Comedy Club. Get your tickets at JessHilariousOfficial.com or LouisvilleComedyClub.com. We got 4 shows Friday and Saturday, so make sure you get your tickets before they all sell out.
That is dope. And where can they get the tickets again?
JessHilariousOfficial.com or LouisvilleComedy.com. Sorry.
And salute to everybody who listens to us on Real 93.1 in Louisville. And also, I want to tell y'all, man, make sure you go out there and pre-order my new book, Get Honest or Die Lying, Why Small Talk Sucks, which will be out May 21st, but it's available for pre-order everywhere you buy books now, man. You can go to whysmalltalksucks.com to see my upcoming book tour dates. So I'll be coming to a city near you real soon.
That's right. And then
a couple weeks, actually.
Yeah, we're still on radio in Vegas, too, right? Salute to Vegas. I know we did it a couple times when we were out there. Right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, we still on radio in Vegas. I'm going to be out there this weekend for the Lovers and Friends Festival.
That's going to be lit.
Usher's Festival. So
nice.
I'm going to be out there. I'm going to be, they're doing a day party the day before, R&B day party. Then I'm going to Hardin, which is the smoke shop. And then the concert. So it should be a lot of fun. It should be a lot of fun. So salute to everybody heading out there. Y'all be safe. And I'll see y'all in Vegas this weekend.
Oh, and salute to Magic City, man. You know, Magic City, they heard me talking yesterday about how I didn't get my wings. So they're going to send me some wings via Gold Belly. But they also sent me, I was shown. Well, edit this. But salute to the guy who went to the window and lied and said he was with us, and that's why we didn't get our wings, because he ended up getting all the wings.
Not salute to him.
Salute to him.
I mean, clearly he needed it more than we did. But if you gonna go to the kitchen window, and tell Loma them that you was there with me, and you wanted to get your free wings, clearly you needed it more than I do. I did.
He'll say, man, we got Charlamagne hungry in here, man. What's up?
Where his wing at, man? Where his wings at? I need them lemon peppers right now.
And they gave all the boxes
all of them. Literally all of them. All of them. Salute to Loma, though, and everybody in the kitchen at Magic City. And salute to you, La 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 La. You were a great server. I said that yesterday, but I'm repeating it, okay?
That's dope.
Well, leave us on a positive note.
The positive note is simply this. The people you meet are either reflections of a repeated cycle or guides toward a new start. Notice the difference. Have a blessed day.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?